And the first shot, and actually the second, I thought he had that dead to rights, but this gets avowed now. Bomb will be planted in that smoke area, and he's got a massive mission here to actually try and make anything happen. But this first kill, surely.
He's going to be smart about it, too. This is perfect. Show me where your friend is. Well, he will. Sorry, Henry. He doesn't care what you think. He cares about getting money and getting the round. He's going to go inside of the smoke as well and try and ninja this out, but the smoke's already dissolving. Great shot. Balda pulls it back and frees. He might have been a little bit too conservative. A brilliant play. As SK just barely going to pull that one off. Position and get ready for a single smoke. They've got one on Freiburg. Execution. One kick, keep in mind as well for Rez. That's going to rotate over from B. The advantage of playing that boost does mean he's a little bit closer to the stairwell, but it puts a lot of pressure on both Draken and Disco to hit these shots.
There we go, the smoke comes to the site, and here's the play from NIP, sticking together the 5-man unit, making the way to the sides. Disco Doppler waiting, and here we go. Draken, an opportunity, can't find the shots. He goes down, actually doesn't get anything, but Disco Doppler lights it up. He hits 4 kills. It's just going to be Pit remaining, a 3 versus 1, and it's going to go down. Unbelievable play there. Looked like a little bit of a struggle there. Draken
could easily pick them, but the problem is if a single smoke comes out on that sidewalk.
It's not just that, a regimented team like Immortals are not just going to do one smoke and go in. They're going to be flashing over as well, and as soon as the flash comes in, sure, he can hold down and spray, but if the bullets don't land, he's going to get wrecked by the AK, so they make their way to the side. So he needs to be very careful here. We'll see what kind of execution they do. It's all 4 players towards lower ramp, and it's actually going to be straight up clean facing here. Cillian gets 1, 2 and 3, all 4, why not? The order sniper prevails, and just as I was building it up to be a really stylish play, it was just a complete nightmare on the lower ramp. Okay. Forget what I just said.
Yeah, absolutely.
Step up and get that kill and bring it into a 2 versus 1 situation. They didn't show their hands straight away. They waited to see if there was any reaction from Modi at that point. Got the bomb down and adjusted themselves to a winnable situation. So that's very impressive. A 5-man stack though from SK Gaming here.
It's a big stack. 4
USBs in a PT-50, and then it's going to be swarming out now and hoping they can lock down Bolts. So he gets the first kill, looking to get the big spray down. That's working out. There's 4. Looking for the ace. Can he get any more? It's going to be stolen away from him by Henny.
Rude.
Yeah, I would say so, but it's Immortals here. We're much more convincing T-half here on Overpass, and it's kind of funny, really. Cobble was that pick.
And now it falls down to Bolt. He needs to clutch this 1v3 to secure the map for Immortals. But not like this sense, not after you've battled up so bravely from a huge deficit. Bolt's on the prowl, round the bomb, lands the second frag, and he's got a kid as well. This comes down to Sonny. The next bullet could very well sum up this map. He's going to go for the full defuse. He's got to go for the peak right now. Sonny, 1 second left. Oh my God, he gets the defuse. Bolts with the nerves of steel comes out ahead, and that's going to be devastating.
Had the auto sniper. It is going to be him in the end. And he's got his AWP to go against them. 2 Galils bought up by Showtime Lucas. Carried over in Lucas's case. Glaive's acting quick with Vel to try and get out toward the front of the A site, but look at Body's position right now. He's going to get aggressive all by his lonesome right now with this M4. He's playing on the gap, banking on the fact that they might go across, but he spots the tracers instead, and Bolts goes down.
5 and 4. That's all he wanted from that situation. We go into 20.
The shadows. I don't know what's going on with the observers. You just dropped the keyboard, or what's happening? On VT, let's have a look at the graph chart, mate. All right, let's go.
Let's take some screenshots. T-tours.
Bomb plant. Draken comes down. Misses the no-scope. He's asking a lot. Lands the second one, however. Bondic in the new Toxic. Of course, this is a different angle as a window as well. Hello.
Yes.
I'm throwing it out there.
I know what's happening right now. Draken's busting his way down to inner. He's going to smoke out the room.
Evenly split. This map did go the first one to Immortals. We'll see if there's a response. Glaive going to get in behind the server at Ivy. They may overlook this, not to be, but he still hits the shots. It's 3 again. Glaive with the USP has been absolutely deadly throughout the course of the day, and another 3 big kills for him. And in a very important moment for the exact things we just highlighted. Push up from Phelps, Cillian finds him, and that will be the round. Glaive, that's brilliant.
That was so sick as well. Their close range USP spamming it like that, it's very difficult. Going to be ready to lock it down. It's Modi with the first 2 frags, make it a triple. And it's going to be round over this point. He's going to get 1 kill, but actually get it.
Yeah, Valdi not showing the same poise perhaps this time around as he did yesterday, but either way, again, his teammate stepping up. Bolt's still 2 quick kills, does do some damage, but it's the ace as Modi closes out the remaining 2, rotating back over. A very swift anti-eco ace from him brings him up, believe it or not, to only 6 kills, so we had 1 before that. But either way, it's now 3-3. Money just barely enough to get out 5 AKs and a decent